You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Well, guys, this is going to be a follow-up video to my previous video on Antonio Brown. Now, I was probably the first one to actually put that out. There was actually no stories on it. I just saw Antonio Brown trending on Twitter. And you guys probably know what he actually posted on Snapchat. I mean, it was so graphic, I couldn't even show the picture here on YouTube because I'm pretty sure YouTube would have gave us a strike. And that would have been a wrap for a week. Antonio Brown, man, this man has some serious issues, folks. He does. Now, the woman that he actually had in the photo, I didn't know exactly who she was. Apparently, guys, this was his baby's mama. I mean, this makes it even worse. Antonio Brown has now put that on the internet, and it's actually his kid's mother. How disrespectful, not only to her, but also to your kids. How can you actually do that? This man is very troubled. There's no doubt about it. Something is wrong with Antonio Brown. This man is not thinking straight whatsoever. Now, apparently, the Snapchat has actually been taken down. I believe that actually came from Snapchat, if I'm not mistaken. But however, his baby mama has also released a statement. Let's get into it, guys, on Bro Bible. Mother of Antonio Brown's children releases statement after his banned Snapchat post. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably the same woman that he actually had to try to get kicked out of his house or something like that. Or another one of his houses, I'm not really sure. Remember, there was a warrant out for his arrest, and then they end up dropping the charges. It could be her, but I'm not really sure. But it says here, the mother of Antonio Brown's children, Chelsea Chris, I guess that's the way you pronounce the name, has released a statement regarding Brown's latest activity on Snapchat. Early on Tuesday morning, Antonio Brown shared an explicit post of him and Chelsea Chris on Snapchat, a post that would and should be taken down by any social network. First and foremost, because Chelsea Chris does not want it published anywhere. Now, we'll say this. Why in the world would you actually let him take a picture of you doing that? I don't understand why people actually do these type of things. I don't understand why people actually make a sex tape. They're like, oh, we don't want it out there, but why would you actually end up making it? I mean, that makes no sense to me, but people, they do this anyway. Taken to Instagram, Chelsea Chris released a statement about Antonio Brown's Snapchat activity, and she condemned it, saying that she's been reporting it and Snapchat is doing nothing in response. The full IG story statement about Antonio Brown's Snapchat activity reads, quote, very well aware of what's being posted on Snap. I am not in control of his actions. I have asked multiple times to have this part of our past relationship to remain private, but he refuses. I have reported his page and all pictures. Unfortunately, Snapchat is allowing him to repost. So there's more pictures. I'm very sorry for any of your kids that follow him and used to look at him as a role model. I do not condone these actions, as you are aware. I have kids involved as well, close quote. Like I said before, why do people actually take these pictures? I have no idea. Her statement clearly condemns Antonio Brown's Snapchat activity, and rightfully so. The content was private and explicit and shared without her consent. Nobody wanted to see that or asked to see it. Instead, Antonio Brown inexplicably shared it against her wishes. Currently, if you go to Antonio Brown's Snapchat profile, it says, sorry, this content was not found. It's unclear if his account was temporarily or permanently banned, if he was suspended, or if it's just a technical error. They probably actually banned him. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't really know for sure. Let's see here. A representative from Snapchat said they banned Antonio Brown's account. Oh, so he is banned. And the incident is under investigation. However, there are reports that some are still able to see Brown's Snap account, so it hasn't been removed from all of his followers yet. Seemingly in response to the banning, Antonio Brown started posting on Twitter. Now, the picture itself is actually over there on Twitter right now. People are actually uploading and posting it, and I had to be very, very careful when I was actually making my previous video. But this is what Antonio Brown has been posting on Twitter. Right here it says somewhere between psychotic and iconic. Okay. What more can I say now? And don't play with me, play football. Man, something's definitely wrong with this guy. Something is really, really wrong with Antonio Brown. Chelsea Chris and Antonio Brown had a tumultuous relationship. She once threatened to expose him and his entire life after claiming Brown claimed she tried to use another man to scam him out of $25,000. Chris previously released text messages of Antonio Brown trying to convince her to do a threesome. Man, this came after an incident where police arrived at their home where she allegedly tried to steal one of his cars. And you guys already know what he's actually been putting out there about Tom Brady. Something's wrong with this man. I hope this man gets help. Because now he's embarrassed his children now. This is the mother of your kids. And you put that up there. I would never ever do something like that at all. But the internet is forever. That picture is on the internet forever. It's everywhere. It's never truly going to get down. I always say, folks, never do something that you're going to regret later. Wow. But Antonio Brown is going to do what Antonio Brown does. I wouldn't be surprised, folks, if he actually tried to post more private pictures about his ex-girlfriend, the mother of his kids. Are they still together? I don't even know. If there's one picture, folks, more than likely, there's probably several other pictures, if not a lot more. I mean, Antonio Brown, man, he's into some weird stuff. He's not afraid to expose himself. And apparently he's not afraid to expose other people as well, including the mother of his kids. Pathetic. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.